What's up, guys? Chase Oliver 68 here, bringing you my Raw review for December 17th, 2012, the Slammy Awards. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Normally, you guys know me with my Raw reviews. I try to keep things in order. But the fact of the matter is, a lot of these matches tonight were just squash matches that I felt were a waste of time. So I'm going to name off the matches I'm not going to talk about in full detail. I'm sorry if you guys are mad at me for doing this, but hey, you know what? I don't feel like I need to waste time talking about Rey Mysterio versus Damien Sandow, in which Rey Mysterio wins. Caitlyn versus Eve Torres, in which Caitlyn wins by roll-up. Kofi Kingston versus Tensai, in which Kofi Kingston wins. Or Cody Rhodes versus Sin Cara, versus where Cody Rhodes wins. I really don't feel like I want to waste my time. Oh, Brodus Clay versus fucking JTG. Like, what? Where Brodus Clay wins? I don't want to waste my time talking about those matches. You guys have a problem with that? Just comment down below. Ask me what were my thoughts about each of those matches. Really, to be honest, I'll give you this. I didn't like the lack of entrances for this show. I felt it felt sloppy, and I felt it was like a waste of my time. Anyways, let's get started, because we all know the Slammy Awards was a big deal this year. I mean, they gave out awards earlier, like Best Fucking Facial Hair, Best Twitter User, Best Insult of the Year. Like, who the fuck comes up with this shit? And now we get the what the hell did I just fucking see moment or whatever by Booker T. Like, what? What is this? So, I guess it's called Most Shocking, but we have to add a big twist to it. No, I don't care. So, Booker T's about to announce it, and then all of a sudden, motherfucker, Boogeyman comes back. I'm so happy when I saw Boogeyman. When I heard the music, I was pissed off that he didn't get a huge reaction. But I was so happy to see the Boogeyman come back. I was a huge Boogeyman fan as a little kid, and he was so entertaining, dude. I love when he used to eat the worms, and when he would grab the clock and go pop over the head of himself, man. That was sick. So, you know, Booker T is like all freaked out because, you know, Booker T and Boogeyman have a past history. You know, WrestleMania 22 for all you guys who forgot. But, you know, I was happy to see the Boogeyman, and he just disappeared. I don't know if Boogeyman's back for a long period of time, but I hope he is, because he's a character, a type of character we are missing. So, the most shocking moment, the nominees were like CM Punk GTSing The Rock, Kofi Kingston doing that handstand, Brad Maddox's low blow, and I forgot the other one. It was something like that, like The Rock doing something. It probably was The Rock doing something. But anyways, Booker T's about to announce who won the award. And then the funniest part was Brad Maddox. He just comes there. He has his hands behind his back. He's like getting all ready. He acts like he won the thing. He's looking at Booker T's like fucking note card, and Booker T's like, and the winner is Kofi Kingston. And so Kofi Kingston ends up winning the award, and he was all happy. He's like, oh yeah, it's a dream of mine to win an award like this. And I'm like, okay, this is like a dream to win a Slammy, like what the hell moment of the year. Like, I wouldn't want that award. You in all honesty, I would like the award to just say like Superstar of the Year. But let's move on. We got the comeback of the year announced by the New Age Outlaws. It was great to see the New Age Outlaws. Road Dogg and Billy Gunn were hilarious. Road Dogg and Billy Gunn were announcing the comeback of the year, and the nominees were Brock Lesnar, Chris Jericho. For some whatever reason, D-Generation X made a comeback of the year even though they just showed up for one night, their comeback of the year material. And Jerry Lawler. And, of course, Jerry Lawler won. I'm not complaining about these awards, because really, to be honest, I'm not going to come on here and really bitch about who won what award, because it's the Slammies. If they have awards like Best Facial Hair, I'm not taking y'all seriously. No, I'm being serious. I know Daniel Bryan won that award, and congratulations to him, but that's just a ridiculous award. Best Facial Hair. I can't honestly name you anyone who has a beard in the WWE that could have competed with Daniel Bryan's. I know Randy Orton has a cool dad's beard, and he's my boy and all, but still, I mean, really, to be honest, most of the WWE guys are clean shaven. It's not like Best Facial Hair winning that award means anything. I'm sorry, I'm not taking these Slammy awards too seriously, but I am happy that Jerry Lawler won it, and I felt Jerry's speech was kind of weak, in my honest opinion. I just felt it was kind of weak. So then we get this stupid award, and this is how you know these awards are not to be taken seriously. Yeah, these awards are meant for fun and entertainment purposes. See, this is why how they do the Slammies now fail. These Slammies would work better if they treated it like the WWE Hall of Fame, where they had people sit around and they weren't promoting their WWE app. Where, remember guys, get your iPod, download that shit on the App Store with your iPad too. You can do it on your iPad. Hell, if you have a Android phone like I do, you can go to the Google Play Store and download it and vote for who you wanted to win. I mean, how many times did we have to hear that tonight? How many times did we have to hear Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler have to explain to us what the difference was between the iPhone and an Android phone and how you can download it? How many cheap plugs are you going to give to this stupid app? No one wants to download this shit. Finding results for Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown are not that hard. Gee, WWE, if you really want us to go download this app, how about this? The first 100 people to download this app and send you an email saying they did, get Royal Rumble for free. That would get me to fucking download the app right away. I may delete it off my phone, but it would give me a way to download it. Just saying. You gotta promote your apps better. And no one's gonna keep wanting to get this app if you're gonna try to explain to us like we're 2-year-old children that don't understand how our smartphones work or how to download an app works, telling us you need to get this. What is other incentives besides voting for the Slammy Awards that come once a fucking year? You didn't present this app well enough. This app should have came out when the iPhone 2 was out, because that's when apps start to get really big with the iPhone. And then you would have had a competitive advantage when, you know, the Android started to come out. The Android lines of phones started to come out. And why in the fuck are you finally saying, hey, let's get an app for fucking these types of phones? Hey, gee, WWE, how about you take it one step further and get a fucking app on Xbox 360 and PS3? That would be a novel concept. I'm sorry. It was just stupid how much they were treating us like we were idiots, not knowing that we couldn't download an app and promoting it every 5 seconds like we cared. We knew these awards were rigged. It's not like we cared. So there was a Kiss of the Year, and AJ was nominated for every single fucking kiss. And I was like, where was Eve Torres and John Cena's kiss? Everyone knows my review of that Raw. I was laughing my ass off. I thought that was the funniest shit all year when Eve kissed John Cena. That was the hilarious. Like, Zack Ryder was in the wheelchair like, oh, fuck, man. But AJ and Cena end up winning the Kiss of the Year. AJ comes out. Vicky's like, explain yourself. And she's like, no. And then Dolph comes out. And then she just jumps on Dolph and starts making out with Dolph. And I was like, okay, moving on. Oh, yeah, Greg Khali and David Otunga had a match. Wow. Definitely not talking about that shit. And Natalya was dancing with Dolph. What the fuck is this shit? But the best segment, by far, in the show, the best segment of this show was Ric Flair. Woo! Woo! Coming back, baby. I was so happy to see Ric Flair. You know, Ric Flair, one of the best in this industry. 16-time World Heavyweight Champion. Actually, it's like 21 times. I know people are going to be like, actually, Chase, no, it's 21 times in the comment section, so I better say it. But Ric Flair coming back was awesome. And he was here to announce Superstar of the Year. And, you know, the usual Big Show was nominated. Sheamus, Randy Orton, Cena, and Punk. And who ends up winning? And seriously, when this shit happened, Twitter was so upset. Oh my goodness. I was like laughing about how mad people were getting over this. I know this video is going to get a bunch of dislikes because I said I was laughing. Like, do people not understand? It's a Slammy award. I get it. This is WWE's like yearly award show, and winning Superstar of the Year should be a big deal. But really, is it that bad that you get super mad over it? Like, I got people like just saying, man, fuck the WWE, I hate wrestling now forever. I mean, when they have awards like Kiss of the fucking Year and Facial Hair of the fucking Year, and not to mention later on tonight, we got Hashtag of the fucking Year. Who gives a shit about them? This is an entertainment thing that WWE's trying to do. It's not like the Slammy Awards back like in 97. It's not like the Slammy Awards back in 92. It's not like the Slammys are such a huge deal anymore. They already ruined the Slammy concept like fucking 3 years ago. And y'all still taking this shit seriously? God damn. Lighten up a little bit. Don't let this little Slammy award freaking make you so pissed off. So Cena wins, and if anything, why y'all bitching? This adds more to Punk's character, who demands respect, who needs respect, and so him getting disrespected, wouldn't that be nice to have CM Punk's character fucking do something about it? Yeah, I think it would. So what does CM Punk do? He comes out, cuts a pretty damn good promo. Ric Flair cuts a good promo back at him. Like, it was so funny. It was like, oh yeah, you're carrying some extra baggage. And Ric Flair's like, oh, which one? My 2 Hall of Fame rings or my 4 ex-wives? And then Ric Flair wants to wrestle Punk. Punk ends up hitting Flair with the crutches, and then all of a sudden the Shield's music hits. And they had these weird, awkward commercial breaks. I don't know what the fuck was going on. And so pretty much, Shield comes out. When we come back from commercial, the Shield is facing off against Hell No and Ric Flair. And the Shield gains the upper hand. All of a sudden, we all know what's next. Feed me more. Bum, 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 bum. And he just comes out to the ring, Ryback. Ryback pretty much tears shop. Hell No helps him out. And then afterwards, we get a nice little moment. Ric Flair's lifted on the shoulders. And it's great to have the Nature Boy back, baby. Woo! That was the best segment of the whole fucking show. I loved it. Reason being, you featured your 2 main players in the WWE. You feature a great veteran in Kane, Daniel Bryan, I guess you could call future rising star, and another future rising star, and Ryback. And then you featured your 3 up at newcomers in the Shield with a Hall of Famer, a 2-time Hall of Famer, because Ric Flair needs that boost of Ric Flair. Woo! I loved it. I loved every minute of it. Oh yeah, and Paul Heyman got put in the finger 4 leg lock, but I didn't really think it was that important. So moving on forward, we got the stupid LOL of the Year award. You see what I'm talking about now? Don't take this seriously. It's just the Slammies. They're entertainment. And so basically Tensai and fucking Santino were announcing this award. I'm like, what? And the whole time Santino was just calling him Albert. LOL moment of the year was The Rock throwing this bullshit in the Cena gear in the Boston River. That's pretty much all I got to say about that. And Santino accepted the award since the Great One's too busy making movie money. I don't blame The Rock. Movie money's awesome. I wish I had movie money. But The Rock wins. And then comes the award I was talking about earlier. Hashtag of the Year. Presented by Zack Ryder and Layla, who also promoted us to get the WWE app to vote for this award. And the winner of this award should have been hashtag Little Jimmy. But instead it was hashtag Feed Me More. Yeah, whatever. You know, who cares? So, next up, we get the moment where this Raw just got crazy. So, Big Show comes out with his big chair. And I really thought Big Show did a good job with the promo segment here, where he was like saying, all right, if you guys are going to shout boring, then I'm just going to sit here all day. I was like, hell yeah, Big Show. Show these fans what's up, man. That's what I like about the Big Show. We may, disrespect him at times, but the thing is about the Big Show, he actually showed a lot of balls in this promo segment, which I like. And then out comes Sheamus, and then Sheamus cuts one of the most dullest promos I've heard in a while, where he was all like, oh yeah, fella, I just want to shake your hand. Like, what the fuck is your problem? And so then afterwards, Big Show's like, okay. So they shake hands. Sheamus about to walk away. Big Show calls him like a potato farmer or some bullshit. And so then Sheamus just kicks his ass. And then out comes Dolph Ziggler, and the internet's boner was getting bigger and bigger. But then John Cena came out, attacked Dolph Ziggler. And really, to be honest, I know a lot of fans were kind of pissed off about it. Honestly, why rush Dolph Ziggler right now? I mean, does Dolph Ziggler really need to become World Heavyweight Champion this instance? Can we just soak in the fact that he beat John Cena at TLC and build off that some more and then have it where Dolph Ziggler cashes in? Let's give Dolph Ziggler a little bit more time, folks. You don't want him to just cash in the world title and then maybe lose it the next month, do you? Give it time, relax, be patient. Wrestling fans nowadays, y'all not patient. Y'all want to rush stuff. Let Ziggler get more time. Let him maybe get another signature victory over another big-time star. He got one. Let the time just wait, and you will see Ziggler become world champion. No matter what, in the end of it all, Dolph Ziggler will show the world that he can become a world heavyweight champion. So, anyways, three-man band based off Del Rio and The Miz. Del Rio and The Miz brought out another partner, and it was the ECW legend Tommy Dreamer. This match was the longest match of the night. The Philadelphia crowd pretty much was only hot when Tommy Dreamer was in the ring. And of course, ECW territory, why wouldn't they be hot? And also Miz and Del Rio are not like established baby faces. So Tommy Dreamer pretty much, gets the winning pinfall over here. Good touch for them. Really did kind of enjoyed this match. And later on in the night, Tommy Dreamer and Ricardo Rodriguez got beaten up by the Shield. And I'm still wondering, why are the Shield just beating up everybody? And why in the fuck is no one coming out to help them? Why is Ricardo with a bunch of dumb referees trying to stop the Shield? And why doesn't the Shield just attack the referees? Just wondering there. Just kind of wondering, why are the referees trying to stop the Shield? Anyways, we got Newcomer of the Year announced. Sheamus announced that. The winner ended up becoming Ryback. Ryback took on Antonio Cesaro. And I was thinking to myself, why wasn't this match saved for another show? And then I didn't get really pissed off about it because Cesaro did leave and got counted out. I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, that hurts Cesaro's character. And to me, it's like, well, in a sense, yeah, maybe it did kind of hurt Cesaro's character. But the thing about it is, what you could say about it is, at least they didn't touch that much, and we get to see this match in its full extent in the near future. So, yeah, pretty much that's it. So, we get on... No, I'm saving actually this segment for last, because that should have been the ending segment. So, we're going to move on to the main event match. So, AJ Lee and Dolph Ziggler versus Vickie Guerrero and John Cena. Yeah, I know that's weird how it sounds, but Vickie Guerrero and Dolph Ziggler broke up for like the 15th time. Like, how many times are these people going to break up and get back together? Seriously. So, Vickie Guerrero is now with John Cena teaming up for some reason. And really, to be honest, AJ before the match was on a ladder, and everyone thought she was going to jump off the ladder, but turns out she was just talking for some reason about bullshit. And she said that a bellhopper asked her why she did it, and then later on, a hotel person at a gas station or some bullshit asked her why she did. Who cares? Pretty much, AJ's the reason why people are wondering why she did it to John Cena. So, Vickie Guerrero comes out, interrupts. Cena and Vickie, Dolph, and AJ really ends in a clusterfuck. It ends up where both AJ and Vickie leave the ring, and it's down to Cena versus Ziggler. All of a sudden, AJ comes out, and she brings out Big E Langston. And a lot of guys I know on the internet are not really too big on Big E Langston. A lot of them are saying that he's not really that good as a big guy and are very, very harsh on him. And I say this. In a community where smaller wrestlers are mostly favored, of course, bigger guys are not going to get a fair review about their skills. Some people more focus on what a smaller wrestler's skills are than what a bigger wrestler's skills are. And each wrestler has their own limits of skill sets that can be established. I don't hear people complaining about Dean Ambrose's skill set when it's completely different from most of the technical wrestlers. In fact, Dean Ambrose fights in a big man style most of the time. He has a unique, awkward style. So why aren't fans bitching about that? Just saying. I'm not trying to call anyone... well, I am calling people out. But I'm not trying to hate on Dean Ambrose. But give Big E Langston a chance. I thought the ending was hilarious because I was like, wow, Big E Langston, what are they doing with the storyline? I mean, I'm not going to bitch about the storyline. We all know it's stupid. So why bitch about it? Why not just have fun watching it? Why not just say, fuck it. I'm not going to let this little thing I saw in professional wrestling hurt my brain. I'm just going to laugh at it. And that's pretty much it. So I laughed at it. But for me, the main event, besides Ric Flair coming back, but the main event was the match of the year. So we get Mean Gene, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, and good old JR announcing the match of the year. The nominees were once in a lifetime. Rock versus John Cena. Big Show versus Sheamus. Cena versus Lesnar. And most importantly of them all, the end of the era. Triple H and The Undertaker. Who won this shit, you're asking? Who do you think won? You don't think God is going to sit back there and let anyone else get a moment? This is the motherfucking Slammies. You bet your damn ass God is going to show his ass up. So Triple H comes out with his shorter hair, looking like Bobby Roode or a skinnier Kevin Steen, whatever. He's just taking it all in. Everyone's chanting, "Thank you, Hunter." And he's just acting like the supreme ruler of the world. It is hilarious. He's thanking The Undertaker. Good for him. He's thanking Shawn Michaels. He's thanking the fans. He is the God. He is Triple H. Oh. It's so funny. Because, like, Triple H, you wouldn't think we saw the last of him. But he's back. But the one thing that he said that made me very happy was, we haven't heard. We're not done with The Undertaker. Thank you, God. The dead man's coming back soon. Overall, this Monday Night Raw had its entertaining moments, but still sucked. Anyways, if you guys like this video, follow me on, subscribe up above. Follow me on Twitter if you like, at ChaseOliver68. And I'll see you all next week. Sorry if this review went longer, you know, just kind of talking a lot. And it also was the entertaining, there was a lot of entertainment to talk about here. And fucking Triple H, the gamer, he's back, and he's never going to stop,